guys, and welcome back to another day with tea. The other night we just finished off with the cube. We left it off at just the hardscape, and today we're going to be planting all around those rocks. So I became a little bit more professional this time and am borrowing Joey's long tweezers. And I also got the tip to add some water to the tank before I start planting so that the plants don't just get up and start floating away as soon as we add water to the tank. So I'm gonna get started on filling this up. If you haven't checked out the video of setting up the hardscape portion of this, I highly suggest you go back and watch that and then come back to this video to see us plant it. I'm borrowing this light for on top just to give us some extra lighting, but that's not the light that will be over it because it's a little bit blue. So I'm gonna get started on filling this up with a bit of water, and I'm also gonna go into Queen's Cove in a moment and collect those plants from the angel tank. So while that fills, let's go grab those plants. Look at my orange pumpkin shrimp and sun-kissed shrimp all out and about. I haven't seen any breeding from these guys yet. Still hoping to, because I would love to have more of them. Those three in the front here are pumpkins, and then that one on the rock in the back, that's a sun-kissed. It's a deeper orange, while the pumpkins are like more of a pumpkin orange. So this bucket I can use to put the plants in. These plants have been waiting for about a month now to be planted, so hopefully they will survive and do all right. I'm also going to scoop out some of the water just to keep them in well. I'm planting. These are the plants out of the 700-gallon piranha tank that Joey had, which is now with the Asian arowana and Oscars, and it looks really good with them in it. It's just bare bottom now, but we're lucky enough that we can use the plants in some of my tanks. Just gonna scoop them out. There's a very generous amount. And they still look very green. There's some floating plants stuck in on them because I had duckweed in most of my tanks. But these honestly look really good for how long they've been waiting. Very nice and green still. Okay, let's collect the rest of these. Yeah, these are still in really good condition. Like, look at this. And the roots, they're still very fresh looking, which is good news. I'm so excited to have this fully planted cube tank. I think it's going to look so amazing, so good. I just need to decide on what I want to for sure stock it with, because I've had, first I wanted it to be shrimp, but then I thought I could do shrimp and like neon or cardinal tetras, and then I thought maybe endlers. Let me know what you think would be the best option. What was the other choice? I can't remember. Joey said it last night, I think. Just gonna add a bit more water to that. Hopefully I haven't added too much water out there. It's just saving longer than I thought. Got our bucket of plants, and let's go. Got our giant bucket of plants, got our tweezers, got our little cloth towel, and got our water in the tank. Joey told me to start from around the inside and make our way out to the outer areas and corners. So I'm gonna do just that. Because we have so much of the plant, and we're so lucky to have so much of the plant, I am going to use a few little pieces together. I think I'm going to set some plant pieces on this ledge here for myself so that I can just grab them and plant a few at a time, so I don't have to keep getting off the stool. This is a start. I'm gonna give you guys another look here in a little bit. Okay, we got our first go around, and we're gonna work on the second one. How it's going. Still quite a bit to go, but in the corners, especially in the back, the substrate isn't quite as deep, so I might need to add more. But it looks good so far. I wish the duckweed didn't get in here, but it was in the other tank and had to float the plants in there, so that's why that's there. But I might be able to get rid of it at some point. We'll see. So this is basically my first time planting a tank, especially one this size. As per usual, I'm a lot slower at doing this than Joey is. My fingers have become wrinkly from being submerged in water for so long. So Joey's gonna take over for a little while, and I'm going to hand him plants ready to stuff into this substrate. So it is all done being planted. We're just filling it up now. This back corner is a little bit bare because we ran out of plants. And there's also some sponge near the rocks that we couldn't plant into. But I'm sure they'll grow on their own. Now Joey's just making sure the lid is the right size.
Still off to a good start though. That's a tremendous amount of plants for like a brand new tank. Most people do not start with that many plants.
So I will show you once it is all filled up. So guys, this is how it looks now. The planted 70-gallon cube aquarium. Got a few plants planted in between the rocks started off. The back corners are a little bit sparse or empty because one, we didn't have quite enough substrate in the back to really plant them in. And then also we kind of ran out of the dwarf Sagittaria and only had some cryptocorin left, which I just want to do the dwarf Sag in here. So let me know what you think. I think it looks really good to start off, and it'll be fun to watch it over time grow in and plant itself all around the parts that don't have anything, like the corner here even. So that is all for planting the 70-gallon acrylic cube. Let me know your suggestion of what fish I should stock it with. As I mentioned, I'm interested in neon or cardinal tetras. I'm also interested in shrimp, maybe a combination of some tetras and some shrimp, maybe a different kind of tetra, maybe some endlers, I don't know for sure. Make sure if you enjoyed this video that you give it a thumbs up, as well as make sure that you subscribe if you're not yet already so that you don't miss the next video here in the new Queen's Cove 2.0. Thank you all for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys! I'd be done now if I didn't have to deal with the camera.